morning to all. Today the topic is joint central moments. Joint central moment. Consider two random variables x and y. Then the expected value of the function g of x comma y equal to x minus x bar whole power of n into y minus y bar whole power of k are called the joint central moments. Mathematically, it can be expressed as mu nk equal to expectation of x minus x bar whole power of n, y minus y bar whole power of k, where mu nk equal to integral minus infinity integral minus infinity of small x minus x bar whole power of n into small y minus y bar whole power of k into fxy of x comma y into dx into dy. So this is a final equation where it represents the joint central moment, where nk are the positive integers, that is 0, 1, 2, and the order of the moment can be taken by the n plus k here. So with the help of nk we can be identify the order of the joint central moment. So the zeroth order central moment is mu 0, 0, that is equal to expectation of 1, that is equal to 1. The first order central moment are mu 1, 0, that is here n represents 1 and k represents 0. Therefore expectation of x minus x bar, that is equal to expectation of x minus expectation of x bar, that is equal to 0. So mu 0, 1, that is equal to expectation of y minus y bar, that is equal to expectation of y minus expectation of y bar, that is equal to 0. The second order moment are mu 2, 0 equal to expectation of x minus x bar whole square, that is equal to sigma x square. Mu 0, 2 equal to expectation of y minus y bar whole square, is equal to sigma y square. As mu 1, 1, that is equal to expectation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar equal to, that is equal to sigma xy square. Here 2, 0 means it is in second order. Here 0, 2 means n plus k, that is second order. Here 1 plus 1, that is n plus k, that is equal to, it is also called to be in second order. So by adding these two values we can get the order of the moment. So for n random variables, x1 comma x2 comma x3 and so on xn, the joint central moment are defined as mu n1 n2 comma and so on nn equal to expectation of x1 minus x1 bar whole power of n1 into x2 minus x2 bar whole power of n2 and so on, xn minus xn bar whole power of n, that is equal to integral minus infinity and so on integral minus infinity x1 minus x1 bar whole power of n1 into x2 minus x2 bar whole power of n1 and so on, xn minus xn bar whole power of nn into fx1 comma x2 and so on xn of x1 comma x2 comma and so on xn into dx1 into dx2 into dx3. So here the order of the joint central moment is n1 plus n2 plus n3 plus and so on nn. So here it is an n random variables where it is going to be represent the order of the joint central moment, that is an nth joint central moment. The order is n orders. So here covariance, consider the random variable x and y. The second order joint central moment mu 1, 1 is called the covariance of x and y. So here what is meant by covariance? So covariance is nothing but how much variance is available between the two random variables. So it can be expressed as cxy equal to sigma xy equal to mu 1, 1, that is equal to expectation of small x minus x bar into expectation of y minus y bar. So next Cxy equal to integral minus infinity integral minus infinity x minus x bar whole power of 1 into y minus y bar whole power of 1 into f xy of x comma y into dx into dy. So these are how you are going to be represents the covariance. For discrete random variable x and y, Cxy equal to summation n equal to 1 to n summation k equal to 1 to k of xn minus xn bar whole power of 1 into yk minus yk bar whole power of 1 into p of xn comma yk. Next, correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient for the random variables x and y, the normalized second order central moment is called the correlation coefficient. It is denoted as rho and is given by rho equal to mu 11 by root of mu 20 into mu 02, that is equal to Cxy by square root of sigma x square into sigma y square, that is equal to Cxy by sigma x into sigma y, that is equal to sigma xy by sigma x into sigma y, that is equal to expectation of x minus x bar into expectation of y minus y bar by sigma x into sigma y. So properties of rho. The range of correlation coefficient is minus 1 less than or equal to rho less than or equal to 1. So if x and y are independent, then rho equal to 0. If the correlation between x and y is the perfect, then rho equal to plus or minus 1. If x equal to y, then rho equal to 1. So properties of covariance. Number 1, if x and y are two random variables, then the covariance is Cxy equal to Rxy minus x bar into y bar. Proof: if x and y are two random variables, we know that Cxy equal to expectation of x minus x bar into expectation of y minus y bar. So we will be solving expectation of xy minus x bar into y minus y bar into x minus x bar into y bar, that is equal to expectation of x into y minus expectation of x bar into y minus expectation of y bar into x minus expectation of x bar into y bar. So that is equal to expectation of x into y minus x. So you are taking this one outside, x bar into expectation of y minus y bar expectation of x minus expectation of x bar into y bar into expectation of 1. Therefore expectation of x into y minus x bar. So expectation of y can be written as y bar and expectation of x can be written as x bar plus expectation of 1 can be written as 1. Therefore expectation of xy minus x bar into y bar minus y bar into x bar plus x bar into y bar. So we will be cancel these two. At last we will be getting expectation of x into y minus x bar into y bar. And second property, if the two random variables x and y are independent, then the covariance is 0, that is Cxy equals 0, but the covariance is not true. Proof: consider two random variables x and y. If x and y are independent, we know that expectation of xy equal to expectation of x into expectation of y, and the covariance of x and y is Cxy equal to Rxy minus x bar into y bar, that is equal to expectation of xy minus x bar into y bar, that is equal to expectation of x into expectation of y minus x bar into y bar, that is equal to Cxy, that is equal to x bar into y bar minus x bar into y bar, that is equal to 0. And the third property, if x and y are two random variables, that is var of x plus y equal to var of x plus var of y plus 2 into Cxy. Proof: if x and y are two random variables, we know that var of x is equal to sigma x square equal to expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. Then var of x plus y equal to expectation of x plus y whole square square plus expectation of x plus y whole square. Therefore expectation of x square plus y square plus 2xy minus expectation of here minus expectation of x plus expectation of y whole square. Expectation of x squared plus expectation of y squared plus 2 into expectation of x into y minus expectation of x whole squared minus expectation of y whole squared minus 2 into expectation of x into expectation of y. And this one, now we can write this one as expectation of x squared minus expectation of whole squared plus expectation of y squared minus expectation of y whole square plus 2 into expectation of x into y minus expectation of x into expectation of y. Now this formula we are going to be apply here. So this 2 I can be written as a sigma x squared plus this 2 I can be write as sigma y squared plus 2 into Cxy. Therefore var of x plus y equal to var of x plus var of y plus 2 into Cxy, hence proved. Now fourth one, if x and y are two random variables, then the covariance of x plus a comma y plus b, where a and b are the constant, is co of x plus a comma y plus b, that is equal to co of x comma y, that is equal to c x y. Proof: if x and y are two random variables, then co of x plus a comma y plus b, that is equal to expectation of x plus a minus x plus a whole bar into y plus b minus y plus b whole bar. So that is equal to expectation of x plus a minus x bar minus a into y plus b minus y bar minus b. That is equal to expectation of x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Therefore, co of x plus a comma y plus b, that is equal to co of x comma y, that is equal to cxy, hence proved. If x and y are two random variables, then the covariance of ax comma by, where a and b are constant, is a co of ax comma by, that is equal to ab into co of x comma y, that is equal to ab cxy. Proof: if x and y are two random variables, then co of ax comma by, that is equal to expectation of ax minus ax bar into by minus by bar. So expectation of a, so take the common a, so x minus x bar, so next b, take the common, so b into y minus y bar. Therefore expectation of a into b into x minus x bar into y minus y bar. Therefore co of ax comma by equal to ab co of x comma y, that is equal to ab cxy, hence proved. If x comma y and z are three random variables, then co of x plus y comma z equal to co of x comma z co of y comma z. Proof: we know that co of x plus y comma z equal to expectation of x plus y minus x plus y whole bar into z minus z bar. Expectation of x plus y minus x bar minus y bar into z minus z bar. Now expectation of, so now I am taking the here x minus x bar plus y minus y bar into z minus z bar. Now expectation of, so this it is common, so it will come to the both x minus x bar into z minus z bar plus expectation of y minus y bar into z minus z bar. Therefore co of x plus y into z, that is equal to co of x comma z plus co of y comma z, hence proved. Okay guys, so in this section we have studied joint central moment. After that we have been studied the order of the joint central moment, and so we have been represent joint central moment for n random variables. After that we went for the covariance, after that we went for the correlation coefficient, and then we have studied the properties of the covariance. Okay, and thank you.